Hey guys, it's Rekt Capital. Welcome to the Rekt Capital channel. Welcome to today's episode. We're going to be focusing on how to make the most of this altcoin season, or any altcoin season really. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's dive right into the video. This is going to be a framework for how we should understand altcoin season, or rather the price action that altcoins form before actually taking off into a new bull trend. So the framework here is, essentially speaking, find long-standing accumulation ranges which have been accumulating for even a year, multi-month accumulation periods, because this is where bargain buyers are stepping in, and these are the sort of buyers that step into the market that precede bull trends altogether. Later on, once we have a breakout from the accumulation range, you see FOMO buyers just prolong that uptrend, and we're going to focus on a few examples. I'm going to cover 5 altcoins through the lens of this framework right over here. So point number 2, also find higher time frame bullish patterns, because these are going to be the ones that precede significant upside, but also find multi-month downtrending resistances. So if you have any of these and you find the price action on any altcoin chart resembling anything like this, make sure you don't miss out, because we're going to probably see a strong breakout. So let's dive right into the first altcoin. This is Stellar, and back in June, mid-June, you saw this consolidation structure on the weekly time frame, on a higher time frame. Remember guys, looking on the higher time frame is the key to success when it comes to playing swing trades, massive swing movements towards the upside after a breakout from a higher time frame, long-standing bullish structure. And this triangle is showcasing to us that we're seeing price compression in towards the apex of this structure before price expansion, and this consolidation over here is essentially an accumulation period. It's not a horizontal range, it is of course a slanting range, so it is forming a triangle. These sort of ranges are good as well as the horizontal ranges. So a horizontal range would be something like this and something like this, whereas here you have more of a triangle, and that's fantastic because you see price compression, and price compression which is non-volatile, or at least price compression leads to non-volatile movement. This sort of non-volatility precedes significant upside upon breakout, and this is exactly something that we got from Stellar Lumens. So we saw a strong breakout from this consolidation structure, and it's 40% towards the upside, and this just means that we now have a new trend after 365 days of consolidation. And this sort of consolidation always precedes strong upside, so this is most likely the beginning of this bull trend, even though it's already a pretty impressive run altogether. Moving on to Chainlink. Chainlink recently made a new all-time high, and the thing here is this is also a consolidation structure, but this is pretty much all of the price action on Binance for Chainlink. Pretty much, not all of it, but for the most part, this is essentially the consolidation structure that Chainlink was building for many months, and then finally we saw a breakout, because once we breached the highs, the old all-time highs, this is when we enter into price discovery mode. Price discovery being a moment in price action where price needs to discover a new all-time high. This was the old all-time high. Once it broke past that region, we're now trying to discover a new all-time high. And now we have seen a 74% rally since a breakout in this consolidation structure. So this was also a accumulation range. Even though we've seen a multi-month triangle form and we're seeing price still uptrending every now and then, this is still an accumulation structure. So you can see that it doesn't have to be the case that you see a triangle, an accumulation structure, form at lows or near the bottom. You don't really need to necessarily see that. You can also see these sort of consolidation structures form at highs, and this can also lead to pretty tremendous breakouts. And by the way guys, I just want to quickly mention my course, the technical analysis course, rated 5 stars by existing students. This is just a taster of what I cover in my technical analysis course. It essentially gives you all the tools to make the most of alt season or any market conditions as an independent trader. So feel free to check out the link in the description down below for more insight into the technical analysis course, and pick up your copy today. Here's another one, Cosmos Atom BTC. You can essentially see that this is a W shape, so that's essentially a double bottom formation within this ascending triangle. So this is a bullish pattern on a higher time frame, the weekly time frame. And whenever we see these sort of things play together, you can develop a reasonable expectation that once we breach this top of the ascending triangle, that we'll see a new bull trend form. And this is the case with Atom as well. So diving into VeChain, a very similar structure, double bottom as well. You can even argue this is a higher low in of itself, showcasing developing psychology where people are just buying at a premium on the dip, right? People are buying VeChain over here at a higher price than they used to buy over here, and this is also forming a double bottom formation. This is essentially the resistance that price needs to breach to enter a new uptrend, because a double bottom is a bullish structure, and on a higher time frame, these are all elements of a great bull trend and a great rally. 156% breakout from the double bottom formation, and of course guys, this is a consolidation period which preceded that significant upside, but these are the levels that it really needs to breach for that validation in that new bull trend. And there we go, that's a 156% rally towards the upside. Fantastic movement from VeChain, the beginning of a new bull trend after a multi-month accumulation period, which ties in with what I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Multi-month accumulation periods as well as higher time frame bullish structures, these are a recipe for success for any alt season or any market conditions altogether. And looking at the last example, where we're going to talk about a few things altogether, just compiling what we've looked at in today's video. This is a consolidation structure at highs. This is essentially a triangle, so very similar to stellar lumens like we spoke about earlier. This is consolidation, price compression within a bullish structure. So this is essentially after a first initial uptrend, we can see a period of consolidation. So this is essentially where buyers are stepping back into the market. A few people are selling, a few people are buying. This is essentially the reaccumulation range. And of course, we have a breakout from this reaccumulation range, but coupled together with a multi-year trend line, a trend line dating back 1.5 years, a long-standing downtrending resistance being a significant form of sell-side pressure on price. Once you see a breakout past this sort of resistance, you can bet that there's going to be a significant uptrend follow afterwards. So you saw a strong breakout past this downtrending resistance, breaking out from that consolidation reaccumulation structure, which only added fuel to that next uptrend. That fuel, that buy pressure, allowed for price to break that really strong downtrending resistance of 1.5 years, breaking out into a nice impressive uptrend, followed by a period of consolidation once again, a period of reaccumulation which also preceded upside, and we might be seeing another period of reaccumulation once again on Kyber network. So fantastic to see that. These are the keys to success during this alt season, or any alt season for that matter. Find long-standing accumulation periods, find higher time frame bullish patterns and multi-month downtrending resistance. And if you can see multi-year downtrending resistances, like in the form of Kyber network, go for it as well, because these are the keys to success during this alt season. And that's about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please, of course, like this video if you enjoyed this video, and of course, subscribe for more videos like this in the future. I'm Rekt Capital, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Speak soon.